The last class, we ended off with a very fundamental question about Shira Yosef. We saw from the pasuk Vayishalcheu mi'emek Chavron that Rashi tells us, Chazal teach us, that this is the sending of Yosef, the fulfillment of the Gzeira of Kiger Yezer Chaber Tzolahem. And the whole unfolding of the story is Ritzon Hashem, this is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants. So if this is mukhrach, if this is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants, in the language of the Orgadayahu, Ha'onish Minayit, then why are the brothers responsible if this is indeed the Gzeira Elyon? This is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants. It's this question which we are struggling with in the Orgadayahu, and the Orgadayahu brings as other examples where we find the similar dynamics. It's the fact that Klal Yisrael are punished for the Chet HaEgel, even though HaKadosh Baruch Hu on some level wanted it to happen to open up a petah for tshuva for the rabbi. And the Chet of David HaMelech had to happen for tshuva of Yochid. So again, how do we have in both of those instances punishment when it seems as if HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted this to happen? It's on this particular question, which is really a fundamental question for this inyan and really for life, that we have, and again not the exclusive answer, but I'd like to present the answer of the Orgadayahu. We're on page number 18, bottom right. In order to be able to get some understanding of this inyan, we need to look at the Chovos Levavos and Shar B'tachon. Shekata. Ki maseh avodah v'aveira lo yitkanu la'adam ki im behekabet shlosha dvarim. In order for anything to happen, whether it's a mitzvah or an aveira, there are three factors that have to take place. Ha'achad, one, habichira bilibo umatspuna. One is a decision in one's consciousness, in one's heart. This is what I want to do. It's like a spark. Vasheni, hakavana vaskama lasot masha bachar bo. And the second is now to make a conscious decision to do this. Vashlishi, shishtadel ligmor hamaseh be'evarav hanirim ve'yotziyehu el geder ha'maisa. And the third is to be able to bring it into fruition. So to give a very basic example, I'm in the mood for ice cream. Gee, let me go to the freezer and get ice cream. And then I go to the freezer and I actually get the ice cream. So there's a spark, gee, ice cream. There's an idea, I would like to eat ice cream now, let me go eat ice cream now. And then the acting on that idea of actually going to get the ice cream. At a more sophisticated level, wouldn't it be a nice idea to visit X in the hospital? Let me go visit X in the hospital. And you get in your car or you walk or you take a bus, however you get there, and you visit X in the hospital. V'lo hiniach b'rshutenu hashlamat ha'maaseh b'avodah u'b'aveira ela b'sibot shem chutz lanu. Of all three, the one, and it sounds a bit counterintuitive, and we'll talk about this now, Ritz Hashem, that's out of our domain is the third, is the actualization. Mizdamno biksat haitim v'nimnaot biksatam. Sometimes we're successful in being able to accomplish, sometimes not. Really, for a fuller idea of this Orgadayahu by the Akedah develops this at length. V'kavanatohu ki inyan bitachon lo shoyach al haratzon shal siyat mitzvah ki davar zeh hu b'reshus ha'adam. My desire to do a mitzvah, my bitachon that Hashem is going to help me do it, that desire isn't, that area of bitachon isn't in the ratzon level, the desire level. Rak al hashlamat ha'maaseh shayach bitachon ki davar zeh eino b'rshutenu. Ubidvarav anu ro'im chidush gadol. Ki gmar ha'maaseh eino b'yad hadam klal, shelefamim nigmar ha'maaseh ulefamim lo. V'al zeh ne'amar v'nistarot l'Hashem Elokeinu. Ve'en lanu esek b'zeh klal. Rak shadam sarich lasot et shelo, lishtadel ligmor davar v'levio lidei maaseh. Ukishenigmar ha'maaseh nityaches ha'maaseh la'adam aidei hishtadluto lasot ha'maaseh. Let's just try to explain what he's saying, because again, this is yesod. It's a fundamental idea. In life, we often think that which is in our control is actually doing something, but thoughts are not in my control, right? Thoughts come, thoughts go, they're not in my control. The answer is no. What I really have control over is my thoughts. What I don't have control over is the area of Maisa. That's where I need bitachon, that's where I need Hashem's help. Which means that if I may have the greatest thoughts in the world to do Bikur Cholim, right? And I really want to do it, but I go into my car and I get a flat, or I get lost, or I get into a traffic jam, or the elevator breaks, or I get a phone call and I got to pick up a sick kid, or a zillion things could happen, or all the things that happen in our lives that always detour us. So the fact that I am successful in being Mekayim the mitzvah or not, the credit really isn't on me being successful in doing it. The credit is in my hishtadlus to do it. The fact that I'm successful or not, that's b'dei Hashem. What my area of input has to be is Ratzah. And obviously, as the Yerushalmi mentions by Parshas Vayera, that there is a correlation between the level of Ratzon and the Siyata D'Shmaya that we're going to have to be successful